It is Election Day as we come upon 5 o'clock. Denver voters have a chance to make the biggest change in their city in more than a decade. With that in mind, you'd think that more of them might want to weigh in.
But as of earlier this morning, on Election Day, turnout is, well below previous years. Denver Election says only about 20% of voters had cast a ballot in the election by this morning. That's the lowest turnout in a municipal race on Election Day since 2015. About 350,000 ballots were still out there as of the update. Denverites, well, they do tend to vote late. 9 News reporter Steve Stager spent his morning at the polls trying to figure out why they do it. Steve?
Yeah, Tom, there's tremendous things at stake here. Denver will vote for the first time in 12 years for a new person in the mayor's office. You would think that would have people running out to the polls, but so far they have really been sputtering. So we came here today with one simple question. What took you so long?
Better late than never.
You would think that's Denver's city slogan if you spent the morning at a ballot box.
Wasn't sure I was going to do it or not.
Hello! Leave it to this pesky TV reporter to ask an obnoxious question. What took you so long?
I think it's fair to ask.
Not judging, just curious.
When you put that sign up, I thought it was funny because I usually turn my ballot in 3 weeks beforehand.
But Kara Angelini waited until this morning.
This is the longest I've ever taken to vote in a primary.
So did Shemitra Williams.
I didn't know who I wanted to vote for mayor.
I was hoping some people would drop out in this last 24 hours to slim the race down a little bit.
As of this morning, less than a quarter of registered voters had returned their ballots.
Running a little behind, especially looking at 2019.
Lucille Winnegema says it surprised the Denver Elections Division, especially with a choice this big. Plus, fair elections funding requirements that candidates spend more time engaging with voters.
We'll have to ask the voters by the end of it. Part of what we're thinking right now is they might be a little paralyzed by the choices here.
Too many people to choose from.
Denver voters are a bit like you and your significant other trying to figure out where to eat dinner.
In the end, it's really kind of good because at least a lot of people are trying to now be more involved in what goes on in the city.
And some of them are just brutally honest.
We just forgot. Had the ballots at home this whole time. Just forgot until just now.